talk on this podcast whatsoever. We'll find out together as we welcome in the Boston boy himself, Tommy Toy Travels. Tommy, how are you? Have you been watching the Winter Olympics?
Hi, yes. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I am here on location, and I was recently asked a question in regards to whether or not I've been watching said Olympics. Yeah. And was that you?
Yes.
Okay, so I'd like to take this time to thank you for asking that question and follow it up with a secondary question. Was I supposed to watch it for this episode?
I think you'll find last week we had a big conversation where we agreed that we would both be watching at least 30 hours each of the Winter Olympics, doing a full report, and then bringing that back for this week's episodes. No, you wasn't meant to. I just wondered if you was.
Okay. No, I was too busy. My buddy, Edward Brown, he sent me this beautiful Instagram DM, was like, hey, man, I made this artwork. I made this for you. Click this link. I love it. And I clicked it. It was beautiful. I got my account hacked. And it's just like, this is the type of stuff. This is the type of people we have in this community. Just love to make creative, interesting things for us and send it to our DM. So just a shout out to Edward, because that's what I was doing this week, getting my account back.
Okay. So did Edward hack your account?
Of course. Yes. Edward is confirmed the WEP hacker.
Wow. I didn't expect that. That's a twist. That's a twist. So, can you share the artwork, or is it of a pornographic nature?
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Thank you. As you know, that's not usually a topic discussed here, but we do need to talk about that. But yeah, it one could say it was a picture of Miss Clown 1, fully clothed, but
okay, right.
You know, the male gaze, the female gaze, looking at that bod, you know.
Hang on. So Edward sent you a picture that he's done of Miss Clown 1. So we've got a community member sending you a picture that they've done of another community member.
Yeah. So basically, if you can see it, no, you can't see it.
No.
Basically, I'm sorry to dox you, Edward. But he sent me that message saying, like, man, this took me so long. Yeah. I don't know if you can read it. You can't read it. I really hope you like it. And there's a beautiful gift shop link to purchase it myself so I can buy it. So obviously I did, because you got to support the people.
Sure.
And then later he said I was hacked. So it's like, nah, bro, we all know you are the hacker. Yeah, because you know the hacker. He always tries to like spin it around, be like, oh, it wasn't Miss Clown 1, it wasn't Dat King, it wasn't Monica King, it wasn't Minnie Goose. We all know.
We have got a lot of kings in this community, but too many? You're absolutely right. We need a king cull. We need to call some of the kings. But I do like the idea that we've just spoke about this on the podcast live. And in my mind, and I'm sure this is what's happened, Miss Clown has no idea that Edward has drawn a picture of him and then sent it to you. Like, I would love for that to be the case. I would love for Miss Clown to be quite uncomfortable right now.
Edward, this is your homework. It is to either redraw or find that drawing and post it to Twitter and tag us all, because we all want to see your drawing of Miss Clown 1.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is that we are talking about it, and I think people are hoping I might have it like lined up, and I don't have it. I don't know anything about this, so there will be a demand by this community to see that picture, and I will be leading that demand. So. Other than that, you haven't had chance to watch any Winter Olympics because you've been dealing with that for the past week.
Yeah, and also, I don't know, man. Like, what do? They ski, they snowboard. Like, who cares?
So you're not into the Winter Olympics then? But are you into the Summer Olympics?
Summer, you got fencing.
Yeah, that is true.
That's like Star Wars.
That's true. In all fairness, isn't skiing a bit like Star Wars? Because I'm pretty sure they went to a cold place.
Hoth.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hoth.
Yes, in episode 5, they went to the planet Hoth, the Rebel Alliance, of course.
And then they lived inside a Jabber or something, didn't they? They cut open an Ewok.
I wanted to say a Tampa. I wanted to say a tampon, but it was a Wampa.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a tampon. I mean, that's a whole different.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was a Wampa, not a tampon.
Imagine if he did. Had to cut one open and then like snuggle up inside like this. I mean, honestly, if there's one that big, you've got to ask some big questions.
And also, I don't know if that's worse, is sleeping one night in tampon or sleeping one night in Tampa. Both are like...
It's a really good point. Really good point. Well, I've been watching Winter Olympics. I think it's been pretty good. There's been some really fun stuff, but not really much that I feel we need to talk about. So I think we can pretty much move on.
We can't move on. So Edward posted something, but it says message redacted.
Okay.
So there's some conspiracy going on here.
Right. Maybe he's been hacked again. Who knows?
And I see William Hensey saying there's going to be no drawing.
It's going to be no... Okay.
No drawing.
Okay. This all feels a little bit like we're getting too far into the community. I feel like we need to bring it back a little.
Oh, just us, of course.
Just us. We, yeah, do you know what I mean? We can't get sucked into this drama.
They are. It's like... We talking is like first dates where you go to the chat and it's like Love Island, too much drama. I don't want anything of that.
Yeah. If we get drawn into that, there won't actually be a show because we'll just be like doing admin.
Of course. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's like I'm back at work.
Yeah. No, that's not what this is. So let's get to some of these video clips then, shall we? And
they're clips.
We've got video clips. Yeah. I have sent them over.
I got it. I just wanted to be surprised.
Nice. That's fine. Let's start. I have these are not in any. Oh, can I just say there's an amazing clip?
Okay, are we starting with it?
No.
Okay, never mind.
But we do have an amazing clip that I really do love, and it's a clip that I can see myself using for the foreseeable future. So it's got a lot of reusability about it. So, but it's not any of these. But I'm sure. When you see it, you'll be like, that's the clip, right?
Okay.
It's none of these, though. We're going to start with, let's go to Anthony, shall we? Let's see what Anthony's got to say. Here we go.
Hi, Daze. So I just wanted to ask you, do you have any thoughts on the Elimination Chamber? Like, do you like the stars in it, or would you change a few wrestlers in it? I personally like all the wrestlers in it, but would you switch out a few wrestlers? Or do you like it the way it is?
Hang on. We got beef, me and Anthony.
Whoa.
Did you notice that right away? He was like, hey, Daze.
Yeah.
I got some questions.
Yeah, I did notice. I think I know why, though. You're going to be proud of me here, right? You're going to be proud of me. I have been shouting about the Wrestling Escape Pods on my streams, right? So I have been saying to people on the streams, I want to get your thoughts. I want to know what you lot think about wrestling. Send me your videos and we will use them on the Wrestling Escape Pods. So I'm guessing Anthony, he might not be a regular Wrestling Escape Pod viewer in the past. He might be a noob.
New guy.
He might be a noob.
Yep.
So I think you're going to find we might have a few noobs that show themselves. So I did think that when I heard.
You cringed too.
I did.
Yeah.
But I like Anthony. He's in my good books. I like Anthony.
Okay,
I
so
think it's a good question.
I'll step out for a second. You can answer that.
Well, no, by no means, Tommy, do I not want you to not be a part of this.
I don't even know about the Elimination Chamber.
Okay, it's probably best you're not a part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could just get out of frame. Thank you. So, In fact, I think what might be best actually if we do just get rid of Tommy's camera momentarily. That is better. That is definitely better. So, yeah,
I think the issue now is people don't know whether it's me or Anthony.
Yeah,
This was Anthony's video.
That is true, actually. Tommy, are you Anthony, Tommy?
Yes, and that's why I asked just you a question.
So you got, of course, you can't ask yourself a question. So
Exactly.
you got absolutely amazing. You got absolutely rumbled. So the people that are in this are Bobby, Brock, Seth, Austin Theory, Riddle, and AJ Styles. So the question is that good or would you change it? I mean, I think, to be honest, I would have a surprise in there. I think it's always fun to not know who someone's going to be. But I think AJ's good. I like him being in it. Austin Theory's an up-and-comer. I like that. Brock's intriguing because it could lead to title versus title. Bobby is intriguing. I'm just not... if I was going to change someone, it might be Riddle and it might be Seth. But who would you change him for? Like Finn Balor or... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Like, you could maybe put a Randy Orton in there. You could maybe put a Finn Balor in there. You could maybe put a Moss in there. I don't know. But I think, by and large, it's pretty good. I know that some people would like Kevin Owens to be in there, but it seems like him and Seth are in a bit of a storyline at the moment. So I could see them facing at WrestleMania. So, yeah, good question, Anthony. But I think I'm going to pretty much agree. I like it. I like it. I just maybe wouldn't have Riddle. Instead, I'd have a mystery person. But that mystery person might turn out to be Riddle anyway. So it's better than having Goldberg in there. I know that much. Mm-hmm. Any thoughts? Would you change it? Happy with it?
Of course. Of course. Here's my idea for the Saudi Arabia big WrestleMania chamber, as Dave Meltzer told us it would be called. I'm thinking have it so the encased places are all black. You don't know who's in there. So each time someone has to come out, it's a surprise, like that Royal Rumble, except this actually surprises. So we got Bray Wyatt, we have Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan, the Fiends,
Funhouse Bray.
How many people are there?
There's 4 that are in the pods and 2 that start.
Okay, it's going to be the most pods ever. Then we're going to have
extra
Boogeyman.
Pods. Boogeyman.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have Shane. Shane's going to come back. Shane O'Mac. And then the big surprise is not who people are expecting, but it's going to be Titus O'Neil.
Wow. That would be good. He's done a lot of charity work.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of charity work, so I like that. The only problem with the pods being black is, wouldn't you see them when they make their way to the ring?
You put them in lucha outfits like Sin Cara. Everyone walks out as Sin Cara.
Okay, but what about if Sin Cara is actually one that's in there? Would that not?
I think
be ruined?
He was fired.
Okay.
I think he's no longer there.
But we're kind of basically saying he's definitely not a surprise, though.
No.
I think that's a shame. I think that's a shame.
Okay.
I think that's a shame. I think what you're doing there is you're basically telling the fans, don't get your hopes up for Sin Cara. If there's one thing I can guarantee, it won't be Sin Cara. And it's, I think people would then be desperate for Sin Cara, to be honest.
Okay, what if the ref is Sin Cara?
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. But no one can tell because he's wearing a referee shirt.
Yeah.
It's something different about that ref, but I don't know. It must be the ref because he's got a ref shirt on. And at the end of the match, he rips it off and you go, it's Sin Cara!
Yes.
Oh, that's good, that is. I like that.
That's good booking.
That's great.
Long-term booking.
That is great booking. And do you know what? I think that's exactly the kind of thing that Anthony would have been looking for. So,
yes,
absolutely brilliant. Talking of brilliant, I love this next question. Can people look at this next question and take inspiration from it? Yeah, because more of this. It's good, honest wrestling question. Audio works. It's all rock and roll. It's all good. This is Christopher Rogers.
How's it going, Wrestling Daze? How's it going, Tommy? Chris Rogers here. Just wanted to know what's your favorite WWF Hasbro of all time. Keep up the good work, guys.
I love that. I love that. It's to the point. It's quick. It's simple. It's got good audio. I love the background. In fact, I need to find the black background for this. Let's go back to it. I'm playing it again.
Is that Anthony?
How's it going, Wrestling Daze? How's it going, Tommy? Chris Rogers here.
Can I just say, amazing. What a lovely intro. He says hello to us both. He said his name. Like, I feel like he's doing the work for us here. Like, but I'm more interested in the background before we will get to the question. But look at that stuff in the background. Look at the display cases. Like, can you see that WrestleMania 3 lunchbox that he's got in the background? That is just to the right of him. You can see Andre and Hogan. That looks awesome. That looks so cool. Like,
is that just like a genuine cane glove?
At the top, do you know, it does look like that, doesn't it? And also next to it looks like the Blue Blazer figure, which was Owen Hart as the Blue Blazer. That it looks a bit like that. I'd love to know. I want to see this display. I can see the Masters of the Universe ring, and we've got some of the little. I can't remember what they were called, actually. I do have a pack of them somewhere, those little figures that are on the top. They were like blind box figures, I believe. Some old WCW figures in the background. I see some Hasbros. But yeah, that's a good spot with that glove. I love that look of that glove. And I had that Hogan as well. That the Hogan that's on the top shelf, the kind of cuddly toy. I had that as a kid. Did you have any of this kind of stuff when you was young?
Hell no. If it wasn't Batman, I didn't have it.
Really? Oh, you missed out, man, on some really fun stuff. But as soon as I don't know why the lunchbox really caught my attention, but I didn't even notice the glove. Okay, let's see what he's got to say.
Just wanted to know what's your favorite WWF Hasbro of all time. Keep up the good work, guys.
Oh, God, I love Chris. So polite, so lovely, and just like a great question as well. Did you have the Hasbros? Hang on, I might have a Hasbro. I should have a Hasbro. I got one, like a battered one that's still in a box. That is one of the smoking guns. Which gun is it? It's one of the smoking guns. Billy gun, Bart gun of the smoking guns. You've seen these before?
Yeah, I don't think I ever had any. None. Sorry.
My favorite, and in fact, I'm gonna grab it. You can fill a bit of time, can't you?
Oh, of course.
Okay, just a minute or so. Hang on.
All right, so hello everyone. I just want to talk about how William is destroying any chance of LMK joining me on this quest to get Daze to talk about his personal life and to figure out what he likes to do when it comes to eating cereal. Is he a milk guy? Is he a water guy? Is he an oat milk guy? Do you think he likes almond milk? This is the situation here. Also, Sonny, shout out to you for keeping things with K-Pop Katie alive. We appreciate. Okay, welcome back, Daze.
I'm back.
Okay, I didn't say anything. I just stood quiet for that whole time.
I love that about you. Right, I picked up a few. This one jumped out because it's got the parrot that's just literally flown away. Parrots will do that. So that's Coco Beware with the parrot.
Of course.
I think I got this from like a car boot. I don't think the inside of the wings are meant to be that color. I think someone took like a silver pen to them or something, but either way, like, that's a cool little accessory to get. Like, Coco Beware comes with his parrot that he used to come to the ring with. So I do love that one. I think that's a great accessory. One of my favorites as a kid, I love Hakeem. Did you ever see Hakeem, the African Dream?
Of course not.
Oh,
I'm old.
This guy, right? He was called One Man Gang, and he found out he had African roots. So all of a sudden, he started dressing like this, and he'd make his way down to the ring, like dancing his way down. Like that would not be acceptable in this modern age. But I loved him, man. He was dancing, he was fun, and he was a big guy, and I just love this figure. It's quite colourful, and I just really love it. The top one though, the one that this was so hard to find. This was like gold when I was a kid. This was so rare, and when I finally got one, I was like, I couldn't believe it. It's the Dusty Rhodes. The Dusty Rhodes Hasbro is like quite a tricky one to get. And I absolutely love like the fact that I've got that. I think I might have a couple actually, because like as I said, they're really really hard to find. And I don't know how much they are on eBay now. In all fairness, but probably about £80, £100 or something. But you just couldn't get these in the shops. And eBay now has made things a lot easier, of course. But yeah, this is still a treasured possession. I can remember going into a shop in Stourbridge, and they sold wrestling figures. They had one of these on the shelf, and it was in a bag, and it was £250 in a bag in a shop. Unbelievable.
Sorry, I'm just dying here because Miss Clown once called me out for not caring at all about these Hasbros.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. If you don't have that,
me.
You don't have that. If we were sat here talking about Batman figures,
if we were sitting here talking about that movie I watched last night.
Oh, here we go.
Vinegar Syndrome hooked me up.
Yeah. What with?
I think this is legal to show. Hold on, let me. Lean back for this one.
I'm leaning back.
The sister of Ursula.
Whoa, you can almost see her boobs.
That's what I watched last night.
Whoa.
And let me tell you.
Yeah.
I saw a pee-pee. Yep. I saw a guy's pee-pee. Yeah. Yeah.
Was the lights off, was it? Was it like one of them? Lights off.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was going to be a horror film. Like, okay, I understand the cover. That does not look like a horror film.
No.
But the genre is horror.
Right.
It was more porn than cinema, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Daze. I watched it all.
I bet you did. Well done. well done. Well done
Very
for watching the whole porn film. Well done.
The plot was secondary to.
Yeah, well, that is normally the case, yes.
And at the end, when the killer was revealed, their weapon was a shock.
Was it a penis?
Not like basically, but like a wooden
penis.
Yeah.
Wooden penis.
It was made around the time of nunsploitation movies, but it's not a nunsploitation movie. But it's like still dirty 70s movies.
What's a nunsploitation?
Nunsploitation. All right. So in the 70s, these movies were hot. Okay. It was movies about nuns gone bad, basically. Murderer nuns with crazy sex drives. Oh, Days, the golden age of cinema.
Nuns gone bad. Nuns gone wild.
Yeah, basically nunsploitation.
Why was that a genre? Why was that a thing?
Why wasn't it?
Well, it was. It was
had
apparently.
Its peak in Europe, so it's like your people. It's not mine.
My people. Well, not anymore. I don't know if you've heard about Brexit.
True. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. It was your people, though, the 70s. So, yeah, it's still your people.
Yeah, but why do you think we left?
Because of nunsploitation.
The British nuns were up in arms, let me tell you. That's how the whole movement started. So,
wow.
Yeah, we're not sticking around. Not with that kind of filth. Well, that's amazing. So you watched that last night?
Yes.
And it was good. Out of 5, what would you give it?
2.
Okay, excellent. That's a great review. Right, let's move on. Let's see what William Hensey has got to say. No, he's clothed. Don't worry, and it's short.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, it's only tiny.
Why are we not allowed to see inside the Olympic Village?
It's a big question right there. Why? I mean, I think that's a fair question. Why?
What was the question? I couldn't hear the end.
It was a little quiet, but in all fairness, he was outside and it had been snowing. So why are we not allowed to see inside the Olympic Village? I mean, I feel like, is this a conspiracy or something? Have you heard any news that we're like banned from seeing inside? Because normally they do show you around before an Olympics. They normally do show you what it looks like. One Olympics had cardboard beds.
Yeah.
Remember them? I don't know what Olympics that was.
I'm just dying at like the thought of William Hensey just like driving around. It's like a Thursday afternoon, and then he just finds like this random place on the side of the road, gets out of his car, sets up his camera, and says, "Why don't they show the Olympic Village?" Stopped recording, got back in his car, and drove home.
I like the idea that question came to him, and he was just like, "I've got to film this now. I've got to film this now."
Pull over the car.
I like that, like handbrake turning.
Yeah.
Gets out. It's on the sidewalk. People walking past looking at him like, "Are you all right?" It's like, "I've got to do this. I've got to ask this question." Mm-hmm. It's people that know him as well. William, are you okay? I saw the car screech. It's like, "Not now, Barbara. Mm-hmm. I've got to do this." Why won't they let us see inside the Olympic Village? It's a big question. I don't know if there's a conspiracy, to be honest. But thinking about it, I haven't seen inside. So is William adding any further context to this at all?
He might. I don't think we need to see it. I don't think we need the context. I think if we do need context, it's to watch more nunsploitation films.
I just want I want to rewatch the William video because I just want to see, is there like a car that's been smashed into like a window in the background? Like, has he just gone put it into the window and then he's standing there going, "Why aren't we seeing inside the Olympic Village?" As there's fire. People running out of buildings behind him because he swerved. I'm going to just have a little look and see if there's anything like that. Any little clues.
Why are we not allowed to see inside the Olympic Village?
William's really serious in it as well. I love how he kind of takes that step back, pauses. There's the pause is the killer. Yeah.
The killer?
The killer. The pause is the killer. Takes a step back, pauses. Why aren't we allowed to see inside the Olympic Village? Can I just say, William, we are having fun with it, but I do love it. Because, it feels like a very important question.
Yeah.
And I want to know now. Now I feel like there is a conspiracy. Now I feel like we're not being shown in the Olympic Village, and I want to know why.
But I don't have the answer to that question.
I was hoping you did.
No, unfortunately. Sorry, everyone. I don't watch the Olympics. I actually, this weekend was a sad weekend.
Okay.
I had tickets to Beyond Wrestling.
Oh.
Day 91, the return of Biff Busick, Oni Lorcan, as you know him. But we were hit with this crazy ice storm. I don't know if you get ice storms in the UK, but basically made all the roads have a sheet of ice. So if you've ever played an ice level of Super Mario Brothers or something, going outside was basically like that. And I'm in Boston. It was taking place in Providence, Rhode Island. So that's like an hour and a half drive. So I made the tough decision to stay home.
I think, was that a pay-per-view?
No.
James Chadwick was telling me
Maybe.
Okay, that changed quickly. The No, it wasn't.
Yes, I can confirm it was.
Maybe
100%.
it was. Yes, it was. No, James Chadwick was telling me that there was one that had Little Mean Kathleen on, and he was watching it. I think he had to pay on. Knowing James Chadwick, he's probably got an agreement with the actual company. He watches so much wrestling, but it's. I think it might have been a pay-per-view that was on Fight TV. If Chadders is in the chat, I'm sure he can let people know. But yeah, so did you not get a chance to watch it at all, or did you stay home?
I did watch it. That's what I did instead of the Olympics. Yeah. So I didn't catch up with Impact this week. I apologize to everyone about that too. I know everyone's looking forward to my thumbs up or thumbs down for each match and detailed insight into this week's events, but unfortunately that won't happen this week. And James says, yes, it was on Fight TV.
Good memory. Right, here we go then. Let's go to... Oh, it's Aaron. I love Aaron. Let's go to Aaron, who's sent in another video for us this week.
Hi, Wrestling Daze. My question this week is, who had the greatest final run in wrestling history? I would say Shawn Michaels, because he came back in 2002, had a great feud with Triple H. Reunited the D-Generation X, then had a great feud with Chris Jericho, and then ended his career with The Undertaker. And what I think is probably the greatest feud of probably all time. But yeah, I think Shawn Michaels. What's your opinion? And hope you're doing well. And shout out to the chat as well. Yeah, hope you're doing well.
Aaron, sort your audio out. Keeps going like quiet, and then it'll go rah, 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 and then it'll go quiet again. Like why is it?
I noticed that too.
Why is it doing that? I wonder. Like what would cause that to happen?
On the mic.
Thumb on the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think he's playing us like us like a fool, isn't he? He's playing us like Aaron's playing us like a fool. So he's actually sat there with the microphone. He's like, "Hey, Daze, how you doing, Daze?" Yeah, and
Super
my
important question.
I'd love it if Aaron's just trolls us week after week after week. And then he sends in a video like showing that it was all a thing all along.
Yeah, it's going to be, hey guys, I found out why they don't let anyone see the Olympic Village. It's because...
Yes. Do you know what? Actually, that would be fun. I'd love to get some answers to that. If people think they know why we're not allowed to see the Olympic Village, I would. Do you know what? Maybe we could reach out to people out there to get William some answers.
Reach out to the Olympics.
If the Olympics is watching, send a little clip in, because William has literally screeched over to the side of the roads, like abandoned life, just to record that question and send it into the Wrestling Escape Pod. So it would be good to get some answers for William. Why are we not allowed to see in the Olympic Village? But Aaron wanted to know, who do you think had the best final run in wrestling? He said for him, it would be Shawn Michaels, because Shawn Michaels came back and had that great run that culminated with The Undertaker WrestleMania.
That was an awful final run.
You didn't like it?
No, when he came back for Crown Jewel?
No, not that bit. Not that bit, you silly Billy. We don't count that bit. But that's the stuff with The Undertaker was amazing. I'm trying to think who went away and came back and had like a great final run. I mean, I'm thinking like right now, Goldberg. Goldberg's like recent return has sucked. I mean, like, would you count Brock? Because Brock went away and came back. He came back in 2012, didn't he? But
is this his final run though?
Well, it's hard. You can't say, can you? You can't say. Oh. I mean, like, what about Hogan? Hogan came back after WCW. He came back to WWE. His final run wasn't as good as Shawn, because Hogan faced the likes of Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam. He did win the title, though. He did win the title. And he faced the likes of Undertaker. He faced Shawn at SummerSlam. He had his final match against Randy Orton at SummerSlam. So Hogan had you know, I mean, obviously, and it started with that iconic match against The Rock. So it had a good start, and he won the title. But I think, to be honest, mate, I'm going to have to agree with Aaron. I think it might be Sean. I can't really think of anyone that came back. What are they saying in the chat? The chat's like the wrestling.
Chris Jericho, but Chris Jericho hasn't had his final. The Rock. Yeah, that was probably his final run. Sonny Wolf. Seeing someone saying Sonny Wolf.
Sonny Wolf had a great run.
That's what I'm going for too. Yeah.
So we agreed on Sonny Wolf. I think we're agreed on Sonny Wolf. Yeah. I'm just going through a list of names. Like Bret Hart came back, but you know he did
Edge,
a little.
People are saying
Edge is good shout. Edge, but I don't think Edge's run is better than that Shawn one. I don't think The Rock's one is better than the Shawn's final run. Had two of the best matches of all time. Well, more actually. But
so Kenny Omega was in them, and they were at the Tokyo Dome. Daze, think next time before you speak.
Very true. No, I'm going to agree with Aaron. Good question though, dude. I really like that. It made me think, and you know, that's the kind of thing I know the community really like to get their teeth into. When you think? Yes, the community love it when I think, mainly because I just do hours and hours of just babbling. So if I actually put some thought into things, they love it. Right, let's go to Alexa Bliss Gamer.
Before you do,
yep.
I have been on the Instagram, the Twitter.
The Twittergram.
It is all just Alexa Bliss pictures. I don't know who we're following. It's probably Alexa Bliss Gamer.
Yeah, I mean,
I assume.
Yeah.
It's just like I scroll through. It's like people like, yo, sexy Alexa Bliss, and it's just a picture of her butt, and it's like, good thing I'm not looking at this stuff at work. But like these Alexa Bliss stands, man. They are okay. I don't want to get canceled, but I know you want to get canceled. They are the nunsploitation of WWE.
Well, hang on. Let me play this clip because it takes like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Daze, what do you have against Lily?
There we go. Daze, what do you have against Lily? It's where do we start? It's a 5-second question with about a 5-hour answer, but okay. I think you know. Did you see her this week on Raw last night? It looks like she might be starting to move away from Lily.
I last night I told you what I was watching.
Was that all last night? Was it?
Oh, there was a lot of rewinding
on a DVD. On a
Blu-ray. Of course.
You should always rewind your Blu-rays before you take them back to the rental place.
No, Daze, let me explain the joke. Let me break down the joke. When there are some scenes that incorporate nudity, sometimes people like to rewind and play them over and over again. So that's what the joke was. But I kind of do like the joke you thought better because that would be wittier than my joke. So I do want to give you kudos for the VHS reference to rewinding, but also I want our audience to know is that I'm not that witty.
Well, I think what the audience should appreciate was there was actually a couple of jokes that what we've done there is we've actually layered something there and served that out that I think, you know, will have been consumed and just easily digested and thrown away, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whereas I think you actually draw in light to what we just did together. Maybe finally we get a bit of respect. I don't know.
No,
of
course not.
No, we won't. Talking of respect, how about someone that we both respect? How about we go to Miss Clown One? Yes.
Please.
Hey, yo. Miss Clown One here again. And I just wanted to ask another question. I just wanted to ask, if you were given, let's say, £1 million, $1 million, whatever it is that you use, if you were given that much money, what's the first thing that you would do?
Boom. There you go. I love that question. Do you know why I love that question? Because I can right now. I'm hoping people in the chat are putting in what they would do if you get given $1 million, £1 million. What would you do? And hopefully we've got some good answers. What would you? Do you know what you would do? I to be honest, I genuinely don't know what I would do.
Travel? No, I'd invest some of it. I'd travel. I'd make sure that I am sophisticated enough to appreciate my time. Like maybe I'll get Tinder. Maybe I'll go to WrestleMania, Wrestle Kingdom, do that 1-2 punch. But $1 million doesn't go a long way nowadays, so it might be better to use it on just a house.
I figured out what I would do. I would also invest that $1 million. I would invest the full $1 million in trying to find out why we are not being allowed to see inside the Olympic Athlete Village.
Yes.
We need to get an answer to this, and I could put $1 million towards this. So that's exactly what I would do, because if that is something that is troubling William to the point where he's going to swerve off the road, potentially
step back,
take a second. Outside on a sidewalk as well. I mean, this isn't in a garden. It's not in the comfort of his own home. This is literally in his like little town village center. And
this is a live or die scenario he's in right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I in many ways, I feel like he's at a crossroads in his life, and it's like for some reason, this is what he's fixated on, and this is what he wants the answer about. And I want to find that answer for him. I want to get that answer for him, and I would put £1 million towards that.
Yeah.
We need to move on anyway. I've got a few more to get to, and this one, I'm not going to play it all. 'Cause, you know how we like to say, try and send in clips about 30 seconds to a minute.
Who ruined it? Who ruined it? Name names.
50/50 TV decided that about 4.5 minutes would be the right way forward here. So I am going to play it, though, because it actually shows me up. I've been exposed.
The full 4.5?
No. I'm just probably going to go, like, say, the first minute or something. But you will see that I've been exposed. That I can't hide from this. This is going to show me in my true light. This is going to show me that I can't be trusted with what I say, and this is a character assassination of me. So let's get to it. This is 50/50 TV. That could be fun. I'm going to go back to the beginning. You'd like to go back round again. The other thing I thought was, do you reckon 50/50 TV made any of that music whatsoever? Or do you think that's a copyrighted track that's just got Chad Wiggles?
Do I have your attention now?
So did he just record someone's YouTube tutorial? This isn't his, right?
I'll tell you what this is. This is proof that he did actually do some work. What he did is he pressed 4 buttons. That's not it. That's what the proof is. This is actual proof that it's an app that you press, 5 buttons on. There's a 5th one. The guitar line's just appeared. Yeah, I've been shown up here. This is how it goes. That's how it goes, and it keeps going like that. What I will say is that does get recorded. He then does use that as a back in and then drop another little thing on the top. But I think if you can make a piece of music like that within 4.5 minutes without using any actual instruments, I mean, I'm fine with, using electronic music and all that kind of stuff, but it feels a bit cheating, just like I'm going to press that button and press that button.
Now, would you call a pianist someone that just presses a button too?
Are you on fire? Is everything okay? What's going on? What? I don't know what's happening. What? Why is this? Why is smoke just wafting up? And you're trying to carry on like everything's normal.
I'm trying to film a fireman exploitation film.
Okay. What would I call a what?
Pianist.
A pianist.
Yeah.
Yeah, a pianist.
Yeah.
I suppose in a way they do. You've shown me up now. Everyone's exposing me.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. So, I mean, look, I will hold my hands up. I mean, I thought that he'd just gone.
You aren't, though.
Well, no. I said, well, yeah.
Oh, you would.
Oh,
you would.
Yeah, well, do you know what?
In a perfect world, you would.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world where we know what's going on
Yeah.
at the Olympics behind the scenes. Because what is going on in the Olympic Village?
Good point. But no, fair play. It's not just a piece of music that he got, and then he dropped Chadwick Wiggles on top. Do you remember that classic from a couple of weeks back?
I wanted to forget.
He did ask that I just mention that now that we've completely destroyed this piece of music, that 50/50 TV does have a band lab, whatever that is. I genuinely don't know what that is. Hang on. I've just got to find it. I don't even think I can find it though. I'm sure it's like band. I think he said band lab. I've got a band lab. I don't know what a band lab is. Oh, here. Hang on. P.S. Shout out my band lab page at 50/50 TV. There we go. He said, hello, Daze. I saw your slander about the end of Chadwick, and I made this. So there we go. I've been exposed. Right, let's go to Edward Brown. I just want to try and get through these, make sure we get them all in. This is Edward Brown.
Here at Wrestling Escape Pod, I've had to do this 3 times because the volume has been crap. It's your boy Edward Brown, LFC1, the baddest on the planet. How would you feel if Ronda Rousey became Ronda 2 belts after beating Charlotte at this year's WrestleMania, then beats Becky next year? And how would you feel if Roman became Roman 2 belts, the head of the table, Roman 2 belts at this year's Mania? Let me know. Thank you for watching, and we the ones. We the ones.
There we go. What do you think about Ronda being Ronda 2 belts, and what do you think about Roman being Roman 2 belts?
Only real people wear 1 belt.
Only real people are 1 belt. Fair play. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really bothered about it. It doesn't really do much for me being like 2 belt thing. Becky had 2 belts before, and I can't remember what she did, to be honest. Like, she didn't keep them very long, both of them. Did she give one up straight after WrestleMania because they said she couldn't defend both of them? I can't remember what she did. I think she might have surrendered one and just kept the Raw one. But I would have to double check that. The chat will know. The chat can tell us. What did she do? So if it was Becky...
Okay, so Austin said she wears a belt too because it holds her pants up.
Very good.
So if she gets a belt, she'll already have 2 belts. That's deep.
What happened with Becky's second belt, though? That's my question.
I don't think they care. I think they're all freaking out about Austin speaking such beautiful prose and poetry.
Yeah.
Okay, people are saying no, Daze. They're just saying no to you.
They're saying no. Well, I don't remember her being beaten for the title. I don't remember her being beaten after WrestleMania 35. So, who did she lose it to?
They're still talking about belts.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about belts as well.
I'm sorry. I want to talk to you right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't want to break this to you, but like,
I swear they have us on mute. That's how that is. We've only got 3 people that actually listen. Everyone else joins and puts us on mute.
Yeah.
So my point was that I think that if Becky was Becky 2 belts and she just gave up one of them anyway, what's the point? What's the point in having 2 belts if it's not something that's going to be kept and defended and it's going to be like a proper thing? So I'm not really too fussed, to be honest.
Okay, so the Wrestling Escape Pod hacker, aka Edward Brown, said Bailey cashed in on her.
Bailey cashed in on her. I don't know. I don't remember that at all. I don't remember Bailey cashing in on Becky.
And everyone else is just calling Sunny really smart.
Okay. Well, she probably is.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I don't remember Bailey cashing in on Becky, so that's interesting. So, but Bailey, I do remember Bailey having the SmackDown Women's title for a long time, so I believe it. But yeah, I'm not.
You know what this question reminds me of? Wait, weren't there like 3 questions, or was it just 1?
Well, hang on. She cashed in and took the SmackDown Women's title away. She cashed in on Becky 2 belts.
Jace, what I want to say is it's 7 minutes to NXT, and people want to see Robert Leggins' picture.
Okay.
Yeah, as do I.
Boom, there it is. That is Robert Leggins' picture. This is a DVD collection, so I'm very aware there's people that are listening to this as a podcast, and if that is you, then I'm very sorry, because I should imagine this is just an awful experience. But what we're looking at now is, do you know, I love some of these DVDs, in all fairness. We're looking at a collection of DVDs. I was never crazy about actual show DVDs, but there's some here that I think are really cool. I love the Rise and Fall of WCW. I think that could be a really interesting documentary. I love the collections of superstars, you know, like Ric Flair, Eddie Guerrero, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan. I think they're great. The WrestleMania ones, it's all on the network now, isn't it? But I appreciate, you know, the network wasn't around, you know, back in the day. So, but the story of WrestleMania at the back, that's pretty cool as well. So, yeah, there's some really, really good ones there. Did you have much in the way of a WWE or even wrestling DVD collection?
Oh, yeah. When I got into it in, like, what was that, 2013 or something, I got so many because I wanted to catch up. I probably watched 2 of them. I think they're now at Savers, which we whoa.
Yes,
we have 5 minutes left.
You're right.
And we didn't even talk about LMK shopping at Savers.
I know. You've just said that.
That's got to be next week's episode.
That's got to be next week's episode. I wonder if we can get more information out of her about, like, you know, how often does she go? What are some of her favorite? Could we find out what some of her favorite purchases are?
Well, I'll say this. My birthday is next month, and the only gift I want is to get LMK on here so we can ask her about Savers. We can ask her about William Hensey. Yeah.
This is it right there. Little Mean Kathleen. Do you know what this says to me? This says to me, this is a subliminal message that she is a big fan.
Well, I also want
She's
to
a big
point
fan
out
of things that aren't in focus.
Yes. If you go to her Instagram,
Savers. Look at that. A sweater from Savers. Why does she just say sweater from Savers? Like, what? I don't know what that's in relation to.
Okay, hold up. So, does this work? All right. So this is the sweater. That's
the sweater in question.
And again, it says outfit by Savers, but the real thing is,
I love this girl.
Who is that? Who is that?
I don't know.
Who is that gentleman?
The person with the penis in their hand.
No, shut up, Daze. I didn't have my dick out.
Oh, that's you. Wow.
That is me, baby. Hold on.
No way.
Wearing the shirt.
Whoa.
So she was wearing a Saver shirt right next to me.
That is amazing. And you had your penis out while she had...
No, my dick wasn't out. You don't take your dick out at wrestling unless you're in the bathroom, Days. You know that.
Sure.
I don't, you are in British wrestling, and I know things are really kind of crazy there, but like, this is America. You don't let out the pee-pee. No.
I thought it might be Quad T. I thought Tiny T might have made an entrance, and then it would be Quad T.
I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I.
Nope. Well, in the bathroom. Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
I need to just make sure that we've done all of it. I think Alexa Bliss game. Go on.
There's one left.
The one left.
Courtney.
Do you remember earlier I said there might be one that I could get reuse out of? I love this. I love this one.
Yeah.
This is good. So the reason why I reckon I can get reuse out of this is because it's just a statement, and I like that. It's literally just, it's not a question. It doesn't stick around for very long. It's all of 2 seconds. I love it. Have you seen it yet?
No, I'm just laughing.
Okay. This is good. Are you ready? I'm going to play it now. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Beer is coming.
I mean, I love that. Because he is. I mean, you can't deny that he isn't.
Oh, that's what she says. Okay, so I was reading like the big backdrop and all that. I thought she was saying fear is coming, and I was just like,
oh, what you thought it was? No, fear.
I thought it was like some just calling us out, saying, "Yo, fear me."
Beer is coming.
I love it. So if ever we do talk about him, and people are like, "Have you heard? Have I heard what?"
Beer is coming.
So you're saving that. Basically, what I'm hearing is you're saving that for the LMK interview.
Yeah. Little Mean Kathleen, what do you think about?
Beer is coming.
What's your thoughts on that? I love it.
Well, it's NXT time. NXT time. Bye, everyone.
Why are we going so quickly?
Because it's NXT time.
You're scared.
Yeah,
she
said fear is coming. I thought she said
didn't
fear
say
is
that.
coming, so I got
You're
a little
scared. You're scared because
beer is coming.
Yes. I can have so much fun with this one. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Have you heard at the Royal Rumble?
Beer is coming.
Yeah. Did you hear what Tony Khan had to say about Dynamite on Wednesday?
Beer is coming.
Yes. I love this. Is the game. I don't know if this is a clip of Courtney or if this has been stolen from someone else's YouTube channel, to be honest. But either way, it's mine now. It's mine. And if they've got a problem about that, they need to go and tell Via because
beer is coming.
Yeah.
Was that your William Hensey pause moment?
Yeah, it was dramatic, wasn't it?
Because
hang on, no, you do it. No.
Okay.
Here we go.
Because
beer is coming.
Yeah. Oh God, I love it.
Okay, Austin's saying we're overusing it. Austin, you don't understand overusing it. You do not understand. Just wait for next week.
Come back to me in about 12 months' time if you want to know what overusing it is like. Tune it.
Yeah.
You think I'm overusing it? What about next week when it's just an hour of
beer is coming?
Yeah, just on repeat. How about that? Tell me it's being overused. Unbelievable. Right, we need to go anyway. I need to go. Yeah.
Yes.
I need to go. So, Tommy, awesome. Thank you.
Likewise. Love these moments. I cherish them. Yeah. I want to say that.
Yeah. Well, and you have. It's on record. So well done. Right, we are done. We are back again next week. Make sure you send in your video clips for us to take a look at. Let's get the audio sorted, guys. Yeah, let's get the audio sorted. And can we get it sorted by next week? Get some really good questions in. And then, we can just sit back and await the arrival of Veer because
beer is coming.
He's on the way. Yeah, he's on the way. And we need to be ready for when he gets here. So Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.